Azure Compute is an on-demand computing service for running cloud-based applications. It provides computing resources such as disks, processors, memory, networking, and operating systems. The resources are available on demand and can typically be made available in minutes or even seconds. You pay only for the resources you use and only for as long as you're using them. There are two common service types for performing compute in Azure: virtual machines and containers. Let's look at virtual machines first. So what is a virtual machine? Virtual machines, or VMs, are software emulations of physical computers. They include a virtual processor, memory, storage, and networking resources. They host an operating system, and you're able to install and run software just like a physical computer. Azure supports a wide range of computing solutions, including Linux, Windows Server, Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, IBM, and SAP. Examples of some core Azure Compute services for virtual machines would be Azure Virtual Machines. Azure VMs lets you create and use virtual machines in the cloud. It provides infrastructure as a service and can be used in a variety of different ways. When you need total control over an operating system and environment, Azure VMs are an ideal choice. Just like a physical computer, you're able to customize all of the software running on the VM. VM scale sets. Virtual machine scale sets are an Azure Compute resource that you can use to deploy and manage a set of identical VMs. With all VMs configured the same, VM scale sets are designed to support true autoscale and makes it easier to build large-scale services targeting big compute and big data. As demand goes up, more virtual machine instances can be added, and as demand goes down, virtual machine instances can be removed. Now let's look at the second common service type when dealing with Azure Compute, namely containers. So what are containers? Containers are a virtualization environment. However, unlike virtual machines, they do not include an operating system. Instead, they reference the operating system of the host environment that runs the container. Containers are meant to be lightweight and are designed to be created, scaled out, and stopped dynamically. This allows you to respond to changes on demand and quickly restart in case of a crash or hardware interruption. Examples of some core Azure Compute services for containers would be Azure Container Instances. Azure Container Instances offers the fastest and simplest way to run a container in Azure without having to manage any virtual machines or adopt any additional services. It is a PaaS offering that allows you to upload your containers, which it will run for you. Azure Kubernetes Service. The task of automating and managing a large number of containers and how they interact is known as orchestration. Azure Kubernetes Service is a complete orchestration service for containers with distributed architectures and large volumes of containers.